Well, hello everyone. Part two of the repair of the Toro Smart and Stow, mow and stow, whatever you want to call it. They've got 2 or 3 different names on these mowers. This is several years old. The Toro, it's popular. You'll see them at Lowe's a lot and Home Depot. I know it's Home Depot, actually. I got it at, I think. Anyway, as the last video stated about how these being cracked, I have believed I have fixed it. What I have here is standard material you can get. I had it in stock. I think this actually came from Lowe's. It's just some very thin metal. I use it to cut. It's very easy to cut with a grinder or a jigsaw or anything like that. And even though it has pre-drilled holes, I usually drill other holes in them. I don't use them. As you can see, it's got different use. They use them for different things. You can bend them. You can use them on roofing, all kinds of stuff. But they're sturdy. They're not real floppy. Anyway, I took some of those and I cut 2 pieces. And as you can see, hopefully, one there. And I went ahead and did this side, one there. I'm gonna probably grind that off a little bit more on this side. I need to smooth that out. This side's pretty smooth though already. Anyway, I put them on and I added another bolt right here. It's not interfered with. You can move these easily through. Toro should have done that. That's something I just noticed. This has always been flopped out. The wheels have always, you can tell they're a little uneven on the outside. And I think that's part of the stress of the crack. Anyway, got those bolted in. They're solid, not going anywhere, just sharpen the blade. I'm going to spot weld this at the shop tomorrow on each side. And I haven't decided how I'm going to handle that problem yet. I will probably do a piece of metal behind it, weld it up, and do the mesh. I'll try to, if I get it done, and I'll look at all this hard stuff coming out of here. I'll try to show that when I get it done, just to give you an idea in case anybody else is having this problem. Hopefully this works and solves the problem. I put Loctite on these new bolts. I have a kit, different size bolts, and I put actually intentionally a little bit smaller bolts than the factory ones, so it would have more room to move by here. And but as you can see, there's plenty of space. It's not gonna rub, it doesn't rub or anything against that, so all good to go. I'm gonna fire her up after setting her up. Sometimes when you stand them up, even though they say, oh, you stand them up and they start right up when you, well, that's not true always. Sometimes they get a little, the bowl floods or something, I don't know, and you have to give it a few turnovers, and then once you get it going, it's good to go. Now it's time to bring the Time Master up, sharpen its blades, check it out, check the oil and everything on it. Going through, getting ready for this next week here. Hope you guys are having a good weekend. And I'll try to give some more updates on this down the road. And in case you're wondering, someone's saying, I'm sure that, you know, someone will say, I should say, why don't you just go buy a new mower? Well, I will eventually buy a new mower. I'm one of these people that, anybody who follows me knows that the Time Masters, I've been using them forever. Repair them. I've always gone through them. I don't throw nothing away really until it's completely done. Actually, I put a new engine on the Time Master. I upgraded it to the larger engine. These mowers, for an independent guy like me, they're lighter weight than the commercial, but I am leaning more towards different mowers in the future. I'm aiming towards more electric stuff also. I've kind of got some clients that I need to go electric for, and it's not about any political movement or anything like that. It's just personally me, and I'm, to be honest, I'll give another update on the Echo handheld blower. I'm really enjoying that, but this is kind of, you know, I'm leaning towards possibly, especially on the smaller properties, an all electric setup now, and I'm working towards that. Just testing it out a lot. What I've got, the Echo trimmer, I'm gonna give a review of that came with the kit that I bought with the blower, and let you guys know more about that. But you know, this I was concerned. I know some of you guys are landscapers, not with huge crews, but starting out or maybe a few years, or independents like me, have these mowers because they're lightweight, they're easy to use. Even though they have no blade break on them, you just simply, you know the old trick, tie it off and with a little clip. And you can keep it running if you need to, but I don't suggest you do that as a disclaimer, because because I don't want you cutting your hand or something, sticking it down in the back while you're emptying a bag or something stupid. Um, anyway, Toro Tie Master, I love so far. Great. Even with the stuff I've had to fix on it, you can't beat it for 30 inches and get into a lot of properties. But some of my properties are starting to require me maybe a slightly bigger mower. Maybe something coming in the future here, 36 inch maybe. Don't know yet. Don't know yet. I'm at mixed spot right now in my business, and I haven't decided if I want to grow more or if I'm aiming towards more, how do you say, higher end clients, I guess. I'm not one of these guys that I'm not out to mow 500 yards a day. I'm not that guy. I prefer to do better work, quality work. And even if I hire somebody, I prefer to have less accounts that pay better, but I can give the clients what they want, and they can really be proud of it, and I can be proud of it when I leave the property. I know some of you guys make a lot of money just doing the dash and cut and run kind of thing. And there are properties like that here out west. I have some properties out in west that there are no maintenance in the yards. They really don't have gardens or anything, which is mow and go. But they don't pay nearly what the better clients pay with the smaller properties that have more needs and weeds and stuff like that in the garden stuff. Just maintenance stuff. Anyway, enough of rambling on. So stay tuned. I'll let you guys know in a few weeks, see how this holds up. And like I said, if I end up getting that welder or come up with an idea, I'm going to go to a buddy of mine who has some ideas. Unfortunately, my brother passed away last year, and he was a good welder. And he was nothing like our boy over there, Big Son. Big Son is the king of welding. And, anybody who can't hold a candle to Big Son, that's for sure. And my brother probably would have been really impressed with Big Son's work. But unfortunately, my brother's no longer with me. And my brother's also the king of finding ways to rig stuff like this up. And that's what I did. I sat down and I thought about how he would handle this. And I believe I did what he would have done in the situation. He was always kind of a fixed on the move kind of guy. He worked with what he had around him, tools, and did some interesting stuff. And I'll tell you some more stories about him some other time. It's been a long year for me, and this year's been very long. It's had some medical stuff going on, not with me personally, but family, and some other stuff. It's just been, and that's why I haven't been making many videos. Anyway, enough for rambling on. And thank you for watching. I will hopefully have some more videos coming up here on some other stuff for you in a little bit. Alrighty, have a good day. Thank you.